And now,
breaking news.
Ahoy, the news.
News
from the Weird Wire.
News from the Weird Wire. We've got turtles, lizards, and hammerhead sharks for animals.
At this rate, we're going to have to rename this.
Weird animals?
Animal Planet.
Watch out for wandering reptiles over the past weekend. They've been on the loose both sides of the country. South Carolina, Surfside Beach Police Department came across a tortoise wandering about. Since the tortoise appeared to be a non-native species, it was determined that the tortoise was a pet. And police arranged temporary care for the scaly guy. The owner of the tortoise was later located. I suppose you do, hey. You'd think you might be able to catch up with your tortoise.
You'd think.
The owner was later located. And happy end to the tortoise story. Meanwhile, in California, an Argentine black and white tegu lizard. Is it tegu?
Sure.
Spotted in a park by California Santa Clara County Parks Department. Maintenance staff and park rangers were able to safely capture the tegu. Department shares park rangers in partnership with the Santa Clara County Animal Services and California Department of Fish and Wildlife. Well, that's a big party, huh? We're able to secure the tegu for transport. Animal Services holding on to the lizard until the rightful owner claims it, or barring that it is adopted. No matter where you live, it's always a good idea to watch where you're walking. You might be stepping on some exotic animal.
I'm sorry, but I'm just imagining that while the park rangers, the county animal services, and the California Department of Fish and Wildlife all convene on this location,
Yeah,
that it's like a car crash or something.
sure.
Somebody's stepping out of line, taking jurisdiction over the issue.
Right.
Here it's just a lizard.
Lizard. Just a lizard. If these walls could talk, they'd tell you about the treasure hiding behind them. We're talking specifically about the walls in the house belonging to Paul Nars of Calistones, France, who died in 2024 at the age of 89. According to the UK The Times, Nars was known around town as a coin collector. Upon learning of his hobby from his neighbors, the notary of the estate decided to investigate. Notary didn't find anything of value at first while searching his house. Then he found a chest built into a wall behind a picture, which contained a bevy of coins collected over a lifetime. So a bevy is a lot,
Yeah.
according to the French, huh?
Well,
With
3.8 million.
no children or direct heirs, the coins went up for auction for $3.8 million.
That was just the first lot. There are more.
And can you imagine if that guy wouldn't have went and collected out, then the realtor would have sold it, people would have bought it, rolled in on millions. That's a crazy story, isn't it? Not as crazy as this last shark story, because it's Shark Week, according to Schultze. It's raining sharks. Well, not quite a Sharknado. Shark. Baby hammerhead fell from the sky. Jonathan Marlowe and his friends were playing at the Splinter City Disc Golf Course in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, when they spotted an osprey drop its prey from above. Upon investigating what the bird had released, they found a foot-long hammerhead. Can you imagine that? You wouldn't be expecting to see a shark, that's for sure.
Not while playing Frisbee golf, no.
And then a hammerhead. I've never seen one in real life. That's Jonathan Marlowe said. And here's a baby one on the ground that literally fell out of the sky. Well, do you think they were able to get the shark to salt water or just die?
What, are you going to pick it up and go carry it? Drop it back in the ocean?
You want to hear some funny story on Friday? So I driving on Rayco, and there's a snapper coming from the lake and across Rayco Street into that field.
What they do, yeah.
Lay its eggs. So she was in the middle of the road. I pull over, and then all the other individuals in that area that care about wildlife and was willing to be support to me, because I got out and I was like, oh, maybe if I just kind of get behind her and she'll get the other half of the road. When she turned.
Probably wondering, what's this dude getting out of his truck for?
Right. And snapped at me. Well, why then there's 3 people that have driven by and pulled over. Then this guy, on his way to being busy, was busy, stopped. So one person had a little tiny shovel. I said, well, that's not going to work. And so she tapped it and tried to maybe it'd go. But so the guy that came and moved it, props to him, moved it back towards the lake. And as soon as he picked her up, peed everywhere. I watched his technique, though, how he went about it so he didn't get snapped or clawed.
I'm going to sound like I'm not sympathetic enough to the turtle. I'd keep driving.
Yeah. I didn't want to. People just not paying attention, running over.
It's not going to hurt the turtle any.
Oh, they get ran over, Schultze. It's not good. So then went back a few hours later. Either she made it across or just found some sand right there. Went back. But so props to the guy that... He came in, grabbed it, moved it, got back in his car and got the heck out of there. We were still standing around. What just happened? So watch for turtles.
You need to quit rubbernecking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I drove by the jail this weekend, too. You got a lot of going on over there.
Why am I not surprised?
That is news from the Weird Wire.